Good morning, darlings. Good evening, good night, whatever time it is. A few weeks ago, you seemed to enjoy the little makeup video that I did. And I lost it, didn't I? We were trying to move it and I lost it. So I thought what I would do would be show you some of my favourite things. I know that the other one had a lot of my favourite. These are some more. So first and foremost, eyeshadow primer. This is what you should be using. Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion. Okay, this is brilliant. This stuff, you put this on, it makes the eyeshadow stick. It makes it stay on your eyes. You only need a little tiny drop. It comes with a nice doe foot applicator, so you can put it on with the applicator, or I just put a little tiny dot on and put it on with my fingers. Now, if you're going to highlight under your eyes, as you know, the Wet n Wild thing, it's more or less discontinued, so you can't get it anywhere. But this is my favourite, my second favourite to use, and this is Tarte Shape Tape. Okay, now you can see these. I know that they look the same. That one is a little tiny shade darker. So that goes for under your eyes. Don't listen to Wayne Goss where he's saying stop doing it under the eyes. You know what to do. You know, you do it in a little triangle underneath your eyes, and then you just buff it in with a beauty blender. I advise all of you to use a beauty blender. It does make your makeup look dewy and flawless on your face. I know that brushes do a good job, but I prefer a beauty blender. So that's Tarte Shape Tape for under the eyes. Now, this is good as well. A lot of the makeup artists online use this. This is Maybelline Age Rewind. And, you know, you turn it and it comes up in this sponge here. You can use that under your eyes, and you can also use that for concealing. Now, one concealer that I got that I don't like for under eyes is Anastasia. Okay, I know that looks dark. It's not really that dark on the skin. Anastasia concealer, now it's pasty. It's a paste itself. It's not pasty. It's a paste itself. But I do not like it for under the eyes. It's good for concealing a spot or blemishes or pores. It's good for doing a cut crease, if any of you girls do cut creases. But I don't like it for highlighting under the eyes. I find that it cracks and it creases. I've still got to use that Revolution, you know, the anti-crease one. So as soon as I use that, I'll let you know. Now, eyeshadow. This is my most favorite eyeshadow palette that I've got, and it is the Anastasia of Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance. This here, you cannot go wrong with it. You know, now don't be intimidated by the pinks and reds. I wear pink and red on my eyes all the time, but these other nice neutral natural colors, anybody can use this. And another thing that I will say, a lot of makeup for health and safety reasons now has expiry dates on it. Don't listen to that. Unless it smells bad, or God forbid it happens to be growing mold on it, don't listen to that. Because, you know, some of these things, like my Chanel highlighter, that was 2014 limited edition, and it's still fine. And if any of you are wondering, that is Camilla de Plumes by Chanel, and it's a highlighter. So, right, now, for highlighting, these are my brushes. These are my favourite brushes. Now, I don't like Morphe as a brand, but I do like one or two of their brushes. This is a Morphe brush, and I forget the name of these. They've got like there's a number or a name of it. M510. There you go. Morphe M510, and that's one of the ones I use to put highlighter on with. The trick to highlighter is just go in a C from your eyebrow round your cheekbone. You know, round the eye and cheekbone. Make a C, and that is how you do your highlighter. This one here, this is an Anastasia brush. I forget the number of it again. I always forget the numbers. A23, is it? Anastasia A23? I think that's what it says. Anyway, Anastasia brush for highlighting. And you can look up highlighting brushes now, and these pop up. I think this might be another Anastasia brush. Yeah. This is another Morphe M510. you know, I have several of them because I go through them. And this is a Makeup Geek highlight brush. So those are my favorites to put highlights on with, okay? And you know, highlighters, it's for fun. So you put it on round, like I say, do the C from your eyebrow to your cheekbone, okay? And it's up to you how much or how little you apply. Now, if you really, really want to pop, this is one that I love. This is Jaclyn Hill and Becca. And it's called Progresso Pop. She does Champagne Pop and Progresso Pop. I've got both. But this is the one that she does with the blush and the highlighter there. And I'll try and show you what this looks like. There you go. Can you see that? Can you see that little bit of glow there on the wings? I don't know, see if you can see it on my finger. See that? It is absolutely, if you wanted to pop, that's where you get Champagne Pop. Now another one of my very favorites, this is Jouer. This is called Celestial. And as you can see, you know, it's really, really fine light pink, and that looks beautiful. Beautiful on the cheeks. It is really celestial. Another one that I love is this Jouer Mini, and this is called Ice. And that too is beautiful. It's the same tone as the Chanel one. I just can't stay away from highlighters. This was a present, and I don't want to say, well, I'm going to say Desiree Wiggins bought me this, and I absolutely love it. This is Jeffree Star Frosted Peach, and you should see this. This is absolutely outstanding, and you only need the teeny tiniest little drop. Now, don't think that you've got to go high end for your highlighter. You know, you can, it depends on what you like. This is another one, if you want to gradually build it up. This is Too Faced, and this is called Candlelight Glow. You need to be careful when you're opening this though, because I've gone into this with my nails a couple of times, but it's got a nice pinky colour at one side and a nice white cream at the other side. That's another beautiful highlight. And these are Makeup Revolution. This is, I think it's called Unicorn Kisses. And look at that, like, look at all these shades. These are absolutely beautiful. You know, I just can't keep my fingers out of them. Like, look at that. And I just touched that. Wipe that off. Let me show you what the pink, I'll try and get the pink. Look at that. The glow of that on your cheekbones, and, you know, a little tiny dot at the end of your nose. Absolutely beautiful. And that only costs £5. You know, this stuff, this is Revolution. Oh, there it is. Unicorn's Heart. Again, this is Revolution. It's the same colours, the same thing. You know, like, look at that. I know not a lot of people want to wear green and blue highlight, but I do whenever, you know, I've got really, really gothy up. I use that. So, one last thing that I wanted to say, one of you were saying whenever you put your makeup on, you get hot, it comes off. This is what you need. Setting spray. Urban Decay All-Nighter setting spray. It's basically like hairspray for the face. And this keeps your makeup in place all night. Now, this usually, it's always been matte up to now. And now they're doing a dewy setting spray. So I'm going to be getting rid of this and getting the dewy one, because I do like my skin to look dewy. But yes, these are some highlighters and concealers. The concealer that I use for highlighting under the eyes. And when I say highlight under the eyes, you really don't want anything super shiny under your eyes. But you want to lift, you know, the dark circles and what. So that's why we highlight under our eyes. And you use ordinary concealer for that. If any of you can get on with the Anastasia, like, that's great. I found it creased very fast. Tarte Shape Tape doesn't crease. And I will be letting you know about the Revolution Anti-Crease. And you know, if you want to set it, I recommend e.l.f. Under Eye Setting Powder. It only costs a couple of quid, and it's as good as the expensive ones. I've got RCMA in there and Beauty Bakery, but I always go back to e.l.f. So these are some of my favourite things. Definitely Modern Renaissance. I can't recommend that high enough. For for a highlighter that pops, where you can glow to the stars. Becca and Jacqueline Hill. That's what it looks like on the front. That's what it looks like on the back. You can still get this. I don't know if you can get it from Becca or not, but if you can't get her Champagne Pop, then look at their Moonstone, because that's a really good one too. Jouer, and this one again, this really pops. If that's the kind of thing that you like, definitely go for the Jouer. And if you want to gradually build, go for the Candlelight Glow by Too Faced. Again, Revolution, pop, Jeffree Star blows them all out of the orbit. And these here for going under the eyes, and this for concealing. You can go under the eyes and any blemishes that you've got, and the Anastasia will do that too. And to put your eyeshadow on with and keep it on with, use the Urban Decay. Alright, so that's some of my favourite things. I'll be letting you know about the Chanels, and I want to say thank you to Desiree. Thank you so much. I love the Jeffree Star. And all of you for your nice comments over these last few days. I love yous lots. So thank you so much indeed. I will catch up with you soon. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. And I'll see you all soon in 5.